Hey guys, today's video is going to be on the new Colourpop releases that happened over the past couple of weeks. I'm going to give you guys swatches of these colors, especially because there's 20 compared to the first release of their pressed shadows, and I know I didn't swatch any of them, hardly any of them in the first video, so I'm going to actually go back and swatch all of the first round shadows and do all of those in a separate video coming up whenever I get a chance. But for today, I'm going to show you the colors and live swatches of the new released ones from Valentine's Day and then the ones that launched after Valentine's. So they had a Valentine's launch and then they had one after that, and the Valentine's one consisted of like purples and mauves and things like that, and then the second launch consisted of mostly like peachy and green colors, which are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to start out with the swatches first, that way I can get that out of the way and so that you guys can see how this is applied, what the difference is between finger swatches and brush swatches. This is my first time ever doing this, so you guys let me know how you liked it and what I can do to improve this kind of swatching video for you guys. I'm going to start out with that first and then I will go into details afterwards. Alrighty guys, so for swatching purposes, I'm going to use these, combination of these two. This is the Vermona Color Switch, and then this is just like a inexpensive alternative that I found at Marshall's. And it was like $3, so I used the combination of these to take the colors off in between my swatches. And the brushes that I'm using are the e.l.f. This is a concealer brush, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I actually really enjoy using this brush for shimmers and metallics because of the fact that it's so densely packed. And I feel like this is really useful and very nice for shimmery colors, especially to pack the color onto your lid. So I definitely love to use this for shimmers and metallics. And then this other brush that I'm going to use is also an e.l.f. brush, and this is just like their regular, this is like a $1 shader brush, and I really love it. And it's very inexpensive, very useful, and I do also use this as well. So these two brushes I'm going to use, and I'm going to start out with the Valentine's Day collection. So I'm going to start out with this first, and I don't know if it's going to focus. Is this even in focus? Did you go into focus now? So I zoomed out a little bit so that maybe this will focus a little bit better, but this is, I'm going to start out with the Valentine's Day collection, and I'm going to basically go through the colors and let you guys know what I'm doing. So the first color that I'm going to swatch is this color called Say I Do, and this is a really nice like pinky-ish kind of color. And I'm going to go ahead and, so I'm not using a primer or anything because I want you guys to kind of see, the way that I do my swatches on Instagram is I don't use any primer or base, so you guys kind of get an idea of what it looks like when it's directly applied onto the skin. So I'm just going to take a couple of swipes here and just place it right here onto my hand. It is pretty light, and you know, usually when maybe, you know, you're going to put on your eyeshadow, you like to give it a few coats, you know, so put on another layer right there. And then this time I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to get some color onto there and then apply it with the brush just like that. And as you can see, it's actually not that bad. This is a really nice color, especially for like a transition color. So I definitely love this color for that. The next color I'm going to go in with is this color called Dreamboat, and this is one of the colors that I had used on my lid. So we're just going to take this, going to take a finger swatch of it, put it right here, and it's really pretty, really nice transition color. Going to use my brush, tap off the excess, and then just go ahead and apply that there. So really nice transition color. I want to start off by saying that I am wearing all of the colors on, well, some of the colors on my lids, but they are definitely from the two launches. The first shade that I used is Outta, and this one is all over my lid. Sorry guys, I had a little lip malfunction, so if my lips look like a little bit different color, it is because I did rub some of like the center off because it was kind of balling up, and so I took the center off and then put a different color on. But if you want to know what the lip color is, it is Colourpop, and I'll put it down below. So like I mentioned before, I used Outta as an all over color, and then I took these colors, I took the News and then Dreamboat. I took these two and I put them into my crease, and both of them, you know, blended them together in my crease. And then I took this color, and this is Team Captain, and this is one of my favorite colors from their release, and I love it because it's such like a really nice olive green color, and I really like the way that it blended out into my crease, or like the outer crease. Really pretty, I think, and yeah, I just really like the green. And even though it's not exactly the same, it translates a little bit darker, but that's only because I packed it on. But as you can see on my lower lid right here, it is a really nice green color. So I really love this color, and I think that greens and purples were what they really needed in their collection, so I'm definitely glad that they made this one. And then as far as my lid color, I used Bouquet Toss, and I put this all over my, like the inner and then to the middle kind of on the lid, and this is a beautiful color as well. And then as far as like my inner corner highlight, and then on the bottom half of my lid, which I love, this has become one of my favorite colors. It's this color called Play by Play, and it's such a pretty color, and I love the shift that it gives off, and especially when it is blended with Team Captain, like the color combination is insane. I love it. I love all of like the green and the green shifting that happens in it. So this is definitely a really nice color. So I put the colors into their respective palettes, and what I did was, when you buy, I believe it's 4. So when you buy 4 of the empty pans, you can get one of their fillable palettes for free, and I think it's a limit of 2. So to compare this palette, because I'm sure somebody might be curious about it, because it doesn't come like this, to compare it to the original package, it actually looks like this, and it has 4 slots, and it has like a magnet sheet in here, so you can, you know, the pans will just pop right into here. But what I did was I took this foam insert out, and there's like 2 adhesives right here, like pretty much double-sided tape, and it's on the bottom of these 2. So what I did was I took some tweezers or something to kind of lift the sides up, and then I took the little foam piece out, and then I am left with just the, what is this called? Just the magnet sheet. So then I inserted all of these other colors, and surprisingly enough, you know, when they release these, they release them in 10s, so it fits perfectly into this little container. I'm only putting these in here for the purpose of this video because I do have my own palette, and this is the palette that I use to actually store all of the older Colourpop shadows, and this is the Makeup Forever palette. This is the extra large one, and so all of these colors are in this palette, which after I put the rest of these in here, including the Amanda Still collaboration, I'm not gonna have that much room. I don't think I'm actually going to have any room. I'll probably be left over with like a couple of shadows, because there's only another row here, and I have 24 more shadows. I actually ordered a different palette from Amazon, and I'll link that down below, and I'm going to get it tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know how I like it. But that other palette is like a double-sided palette. Okay guys, so that is it for the swatches. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and watch out for some more videos, and I will see you next time. See ya!